Former stars that went on to play at a very low level. Along with a massive hype comes massive pressure, and while some footballers embrace the attention, others simply fade away into mediocrity. Sometimes injuries or psychological issues cause a player's career to take a nosedive, but at other times it is simply a matter of media and fans vastly overestimating his abilities or potential. Ill-considered transfers have also undone many great prospects. Judging by the names who appear on this list of much talked about footballers who failed to succeed at a level that was expected of them, being Brazilian or English often comes with an extra dose of hype. Welcome back to another episode of Football Society. Have you subscribed to be a part of the Football Society community yet? If not, then come and join us and never miss out on any of our latest, freshest uploads as soon as they're available. Ryan Babel. Maybe it's because he's Dutch, or maybe it's because he emerged from the famed Ajax Academy, but it seems much more was expected of Ryan Babel than he was ever realistically going to deliver. Liverpool spent £11.5 million on the wide attacker after he had won 2 Dutch titles and starred at the 2007 Euro Under-21 Championships. Despite showing the odd flash of ability, however, never produced quality with any consistency at the English club. After 4 years, Liverpool lost patience and shipped the Dutchman off to 1899 Hoffenheim, where he also failed to impress. Joe Cole. He might have mildly disappointed the average England fan by not fully harnessing his playmaking abilities, but much of the credit for overhyping Joe Cole must go to Steven Gerrard. This from Gerrard, speaking to Match of the Day magazine back in 2010 when the two were teammates at Liverpool, as reported by ESPN.co.uk. Messi can do some amazing things, but anything he can do, Joe can do as well, if not better. He used to shock us in training by doing footy tricks with a golf ball that most players can't even do with a football. I really fancy Joe for the Player of the Year award this season. Cole only went on to play 26 times in 3 years for Liverpool before being loaned out to Lille and eventually leaving on a free transfer to West Ham United. Messi, he is not. Michael Owen. Yes, he played for England 89 times, scoring 40 goals, and he found the net 163 times in club football. But Michael Owen was perhaps the weakest player ever to have won the Ballon d'Or. He received a tremendous amount of attention early in his career thanks to his wonder goal against Argentina at the 1998 World Cup, and his hat-trick against Germany in 2001, which went a long way to securing him the Ballon d'Or. To be fair, Owen was a prolific scorer as a youngster for both club and country, and he looked set to break all number of records. As the game changed though, and injuries affected his pace, it became clear there were limited strings to the striker's bow. He spent the majority of his playing days a shadow of his former self. Robinho. The sublime dribbling skills of Robinho saw him hailed as yet another new Pele when he was playing for Santos as a teenager. A poor attitude and a lack of any kind of consistency meant he could not live up to that billing when he took on the challenges of European football. Despite the odd moment of brilliance for Real Madrid, the Brazilian did not establish himself as a favourite of coaches or fans. At Manchester City, he encountered similar problems and he sought a loan move back to his homeland in 2010. Denilson. Renowned for his spectacular skills on the ball, Denilson went from the world's most expensive player to a costly flop in just a few years. Real Betis, gambling big in the hope of joining Spanish football's elite, splashed the cash for the Brazilian in 1998. He had wowed observers the year before in the Confederations Cup, winning the Golden Ball for that tournament. Denilson's ability was plain to see. With a £21.5 million price tag floating above his head, however, the youngster was soon overwhelmed by the pressure. Defenders in Spain figured him out pretty quickly as well, and his amazing dribbling skills alone were not enough to make him an influential player in La Liga. Denilson's decline was rapid. He retired in 2010 without playing a game for the Greek club he was contracted to, Kavala. Alex Song. 8 years ago, Alex Song signed for the best club in the world. Now he has begun a new adventure at a side that the majority of fans will not have heard of. Ex-Arsenal and Barcelona star Alex Song, 33, made a shock move to Djibouti club Arta Solis 7, 8 months after being sacked by Sion for refusing a pandemic pay cut. Jack Wilshere. Despite emerging as a major talent at Arsenal, Wilshere's career has been derailed by injuries over the last decade. As his fitness issues forced him down the pecking order at the Gunners, he was loaned to Bournemouth and then left to join West Ham in a free transfer in 2018. He's the current head coach of the Arsenal under-18s. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.